So you're going out on dates and you're always paying. That's the situation. So let's talk about this. Let's clear up what's really going on here, what you should do, how can you tell if the girl is quality or not, and how you can use this all to your advantage, really. And the truth is, you can save yourself from a lot of trouble and a lot of crummy relationships by reading these signals. So let's get right into it. You're dating someone. She's got a good job, makes good money. You got a good job, you make good money. But for some reason, the bill comes, you're always paying. She never offers to pay. She never offers to, hey, let me get the tip. She never calls up and says, hey, I'm going to take you out. It's my turn. Let's go here, and it's on me. Nothing like that. This is what's called a call girl. You're dating a call girl. No big deal. You have a transactional relationship with this girl. You pay, and then, of course, if you're having a sexual relationship, you get to have sex with her at the end of the evening. Just a slightly different execution, but that's what you have. Realize, that if you're trying to create this person and you want her to be your girlfriend, you want a long-term situation with this person, and she has this expectations and you're always paying, how do you think that's going to work out, right? Maybe she wants to get married. She's let you know, hey, if you marry me, I'm going to take you to the cleaners, and if there's a divorce, I'm going to take all your money because I feel like I deserve all that. I deserve all that. I'm entitled. So she's done you a really big favor. So you should really be happy about this. You don't have to figure out what's going on, what kind of person she is. She's told you. Fantastic. Now you know that you need to focus on other relationships. You've been able to categorize this one. It's there. And if you were thinking that this is going to be your girlfriend, you know better. Protect your emotions, protect yourself, your family, and everybody who's important in your life by categorizing this relationship over there. And if you're looking for a monogamous relationship with someone, you can just discard completely. But you need to pursue other relationships at that point, when you figure that out. And you can figure that out very quickly. You go 2-3 dates. She's not trying to reciprocate in any way, or that's her expectation. Then I don't know how much a call girl costs. I've never been to one. But, if you're spending $50, $150, $200 taking this woman out for dinner and drinks, and you're having sexual relations after, then, it's probably comparable, or, to that. So, that's it. That's what that is. That's a call girl, which is fine. So here's another situation. You got a great paying job. You make 6 figures. You're dating a girl who doesn't make as much as you. Maybe she's a school teacher. Maybe she's making 30K a year. You go out and you end up paying. And maybe it's the same scenario. She never offers to pay the tip. She's not trying to reciprocate in any way. That's not good either. She should at least offer. She should pay her part. Is she making you dinner? Is she inviting you over during the week for dinner? When you get back and after you have sex, is she giving you a massage? Is she doing, is she bringing a dessert when she comes over for the weekend? Is she doing things like that? Is she in some way reciprocating? She's treating you with respect, then it's okay. And it's perfectly fine when you go out to dinner with someone in that situation. And she is showing that kind of reciprocation to pay and say, hey, I got it. Still, she should be there offering to chip in. She should take you out. She could take you out for hot dogs. It doesn't matter. She needs to be able to reciprocate in some way. Is she doing the things you like? Is she rubbing your back at night? Is she calling you up during the week and thanking you for a wonderful time? And say, hey, next weekend, I'm going to do this and this for you. Now, tribe, if you're continually taking a girl out and continually paying, no matter what the situation. And she never offers, do this little test. Go out for a beer. Maybe the bill's like 15, 20 bucks. You've consecutively every weekend taken her out 50, 100, 150, 200 bucks. You've been paying like that. Go out and have a beer. And then when the check comes, slide it right over to her and say, hey, you got this one. Just like that. Hey, this one's yours. Now, if she has a bad reaction, that tells you something. She can't chip in. She can't take care of that one bill when you just got done spending 150 bucks the last weekend. You're driving around, you're opening the door for her. So you slide that check over and say, hey, this one's yours. If she has a bad reaction, you're the man, you should pay. I have bills to pay. I got things to do. Then you can put her over in this other category. She's not in that girlfriend category if that's what you're pursuing. She's not those things. She can't pick up for a beer after you're treating. That tells you something. Just understand. If she's not chipping in, she's not making that kind of an effort, she's not offering to pay the tip, she's, it's very one-sided monetarily. I don't care what the situation is. She's a call girl. She's a call girl. So if you're calling for sex and you're going to be paying by buying all these things. Just don't be delusional about it. Oh yeah, she's got a good heart and this and that. No. She sees you as a wallet. And if you were going to get married, she can't buy a beer. If you're going to get married, she's going to take you to the cleaners. If you're confused at all about her position and your role and what I'm saying, do this. Take her someplace nice for dinner. Get drinks, order extra dishes, have a great time. Take her someplace nice. Check comes, get out your credit card and pay. 100 bucks, 150 bucks, whatever it is. You're a big spender, 200 bucks, whatever it is. Pay. Then maybe go out after that to some other place and get some dessert. Just go out for dessert, right? Just, hey, let's go out, there's another place let's get some cheesecake or something. Oh, great, she loves that. Take her out for that. The check comes, see if she grabs it. See if she offers to at least pay the tip. Does she do any of that? When you whip out your credit card and put it on the table, she says, no, I'll get this one. See if that happens. If that doesn't happen, okay. Then in the following week, maybe you do this on a Saturday or Sunday. During the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, does she call you up and thank you again and say, I had a fantastic time. It was really generous of you to order all those drinks and all that extra food, and you ordered an extra dessert and you took me out for dessert. You really treat me fantastic. And I just want you to know I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. You're a true gentleman. Does she compliment you? Does she say all those things? Does she write you a note, a card, and mail it to you and say, you're my man. I love the way you treat me. I have a fantastic time with you. Even though I don't make as much money as you, you're always very generous and you always take care of me very well. Does she write you a letter like that during the week? Or is it just expected? And then after you do these nice things on that weekend, the following weekend, what happens? What's she like? Is the expectation you take her out again? Does she show up with a dessert she made for you? It's like, hey, we had such a great time last weekend. And I know how expensive it was. I wanted to make this nice dessert for you. Does she do that, or does she make some kind of an excuse? Maybe you're on a special diet. You don't eat sugar anymore. She's like, I can't make a dessert. You don't eat sugar. Well, does she look up a ketogenic? Maybe you're on a ketogenic diet. Maybe you're on some other kind of. Does she look up an alternative kind of dessert for you? Something else she could make? Something else she could do? Or is she just like, oh, I don't have to do anything now. I can just talk with my friends on the phone. Have you told her, hey, I like your hair a certain way? I really like it when you do this with your hair, or do that. Does she show up with her hair done like that? Hey, I know you like this. I wanted to do this for you. Or maybe you like red fingernail polish or pink or something like that. Does she show up? Hey, like that? Does she, with the hair the way you like and her nails the way you like? Does she in some way reciprocate? Or is she like, no, she hasn't done that in months. She knows you like that and she's just like, I'm gonna wear clear nail polish. I'm gonna wear this color you don't like. I'm just gonna completely ignore that and take you for granted. Is she doing that? Is she planning? Hey, did she call you up on that Wednesday and say, "Hey, you that was fantastic last week, and I had such a great time. You're so generous. I'm going to give you a spa treatment next weekend. I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna give you a full body massage, and we're gonna put on relaxing music, and I'm gonna completely reduce any stress you have. And I'm gonna do all this for you. And then I'm going to make you a fantastic dinner, and I have a surprise for you." And she shows up, she's got candles, she's doing, she's being romantic, she's being sweet, she's reciprocating. Or she just, hey man, another 150 bucks. I don't care. It's not my 150 bucks. I had a great time. You just have to show me a great time. That's the kind of person I am. And if you point something out to her like, hey, I like red fingernail polish. She's like, well, I'm doing this and doing that, or I didn't have time. But she doesn't have time to spend 5, 10 minutes, doing her nails for you, or changing her hair, or making you a nice dessert and bringing that over, even though you have some dietary restrictions. She doesn't have time. These kind of things tell you stuff, tribe. You know, how into you is this girl? Is she inviting you over to her? Come to my house during the week. After dinner, come to my house during the week. I just love to see you. I don't have a lot of food and stuff going on, but let me make scrambled eggs, and we can just hang out, maybe watch a movie. Is she doing that, or is she just waiting on you to invite her over every weekend? You got to do it, and you got to drive her around, and you got to pay. See these signals. And then there's all this stuff happening, and she wants to get married. She wants to marry you. And you're like, oh, I'm flattered. She wants to marry me. Yeah. So your life can be like this, not getting the things you want, someone ignoring your requests, not really appreciating you, taking you for granted. You're perpetually, you get to whip out your wallet for the rest of your life. Is that what you want? Think, you know. Girls will show you the signs that they're a keeper, and hey, this is someone, who really appreciates me, who recognizes, who actually compliments me and thanks me, tells me she loves me, not just as a weapon when you're fighting. I loved you, and you did this and you did that. No, looks at you in the eyes when you're out on your date and you're spending 150 bucks and looks, I'm very lucky to have you as my man. I love you. Does she do that? You know? Or is affection like that used as a weapon? Yeah. These are signs. Don't ignore this, tribe. Then you know where to categorize this person. Is this someone I'm going to actually marry? Is this someone who I want to move in with me? Yeah, and she's going to be blowing you off and taking you for granted while she's living with you. You think that's going to get better? No, it's not. So, tribe, the point is, if you're paying all the time, yeah, that's a red flag. And she doesn't make as much money as you, but she's doing all these other things. She's painting her nails for you. She's doing her hair for you. She's inviting you over during the week to her place. She's massaging you. She's trying to make your life fun. She's looking up fun things for you to do where you can just, you don't have to spend money. You can, hey, let's go walk around here and let's do this. You're not providing everything. These are signs. When you get a quality woman, she's going to do that stuff. when you're out on a romantic date and you're having a nice dinner or lunch, and she's going to look you in the eyes and say, you know, I love you. I love the way you treat me. I feel fantastic, you know, when I'm with you. And she's going to say nice things to her friends about you. And she's going to want to introduce you to her family. She's going to want to include you when she goes out. I don't want to do this without, you know, I don't want to do this without John. I don't want to do this without John, you know, or Steve or Fred or Ted. She'll invite you out every place she's going. She's going to want you to meet her friends, you know. These are the signs of a quality woman, and these are the sign of a good relationship. Is she not doing all those things and blaming you and just expecting you have to keep paying and paying and paying, you know, and she's not really reciprocating that way, and it's your fault, you know. She's not saying I love you when you're out on dates. She's just saying it when she's mad at you and like, I loved you and I did this and I did that. It's like a weapon. You know, these are toxic things. And tribe, you know when a woman does these things, what's going on. You just have to pay attention to them, okay? If these things are happening, if she's seeing you as a wallet, as a beta provider, is that really how you want your life to be?